All right. Maybe we shouldn't do this. What did you do? Hey everybody, welcome back to Adventures with Spackmann. Today, we're looking at another instant tent from Walmart. This one claims to be a 2-second setup and they claim it's waterproof. We're gonna test that today. So this is a 2-second setup tent from Decathlon. I found it at Walmart for a little over $100, and then the very next day it went on sale for under $100. We're gonna set this up, go over the setup with you guys, and then water test it with the Spackmann water torture test. So we're gonna open this up, and I think it just kind of springs to life, so let's find out together. Lots of paperwork on, I'm assuming, how to fold it back up into the bag, because that's gonna be the real question, is how it's getting back in this bag, and whether or not it's waterproof. The inside of this bag has 2 pockets. One on this side that feels like it has guidelines. Really hard to get into that pocket. One, like really hard to get in this pocket. That's really stupid. Just include a little bag to put this crap in. 2, oh, it feels like there's more. Actually, don't even include a little bag to put this stuff in. Tie it to the tent. If these are supposed to be tied to the tent, they should be tied to the tent. You guys agree with me? 9 stakes. All right, 2-second setup, here we go. Oh, it's buckled here too. Maybe 2 seconds if you read the instructions first. Well, I don't think that comes off of there. There we go. That was not 2 seconds. Holy crap. That was so much longer than I was expecting. It wouldn't even taken you 2 seconds to unhook everything, but maybe you're supposed to unhook everything first and then pop it up. But I mean, I guess it's set up, guys. Let's stake it out and take a closer look. This tent looks much better than I was expecting it to. The stitching looks good. The outer fly seams look to be seam taped for what I can see at least. And that's right, guys, this is a 2-wall tent. I did not even know it was a 2-wall tent. So it's got a full rain fly, and the inside mesh, or it's not mesh, it's a fabric with just a little bit of mesh windows back here. I'll pull you in to show you that, and then this little window right here on the door. So 1000% condensation is going to be an issue in this tent. No doubt in my mind. There's just not enough ventilation. But 2-second setup, once you get the hang of it, it might be 2 seconds, guys. I mean, it did. Once I found all the buckles to release it, I should have read the directions, to be honest, but it's got a pocket here and a pocket here. They claim it's a 3-person tent, and I think you have to lay this way to be 3 people. So then 2, and then 3. Is it really 3-person? I mean, you definitely could fit 3 people in here. Well, even this way if you're shorter like I am. But 2 people, definitely enough room for 2 people. So it's got 2 tiny mesh windows back here. And on the outside fly, I believe there's a mesh window here to let air into these windows here. I mean, it's got a full rain fly. It goes all the way down to the ground. I couldn't get this wall very tight. The rest of it is extremely tight. I don't know why this side is a little baggy, but I don't think that's gonna affect anything. One problem I can foresee is the door. Doorways are always an issue with rain, right? You open up the door and rain can get in here. This has a good 18 inches of clearance for rain to get into the door. So you'll have to keep an eye out for that and be careful and mindful about the rain coming in. Try to do it as fast as possible. You guys think it's time for the rain test? Let's get this hose going and see if it holds water out. See if it holds water out. Yeah, let's get the water going. What do you guys think? Before we get the water test going, let me know in the comments down below. Do you think it's gonna hold out water, or do you think it's gonna let water in? Personally, I kind of think it's gonna hold out water, and we're gonna find out right now. Let's get this water test going. All right, let's check out the coverage. This is getting pounded up front or up top. The door is getting it, but not as much as the middle. But hopefully the wind shifts it all. This side's getting it. It's already pooling right in the middle. We'll see how bad that affects it. Maybe pull this side out more. It's only gonna get worse as it gets wetter. Oh, that just really deformed it though. Maybe that much. There, that solved most of its problems. Find out if this zipper is gonna hold water. Ooh, look at that. It looks like water's coming right down that zipper way. Or maybe not. Oh yeah, right there. I just saw it come down through there. So it's getting behind that zipper already. We'll see how that does. I'm gonna let the Spackmann water torture test go for an hour. It is now 12:15. I'm gonna check back in at the 30-minute mark. If there's anything to relay to you guys at that point, I'll bring you guys back in. If not, I'll see you guys in an hour. Enjoy the time lapse. It's been just about an hour. I checked it at the 30-minute mark, and to my surprise, it was completely dry. Besides the water that I let in with the door, I ended up grabbing a towel and wiping all that up so I could see whether or not there was new puddles. So definitely when you open this door, you need to be careful, but let's go in together and see how it did. So the first time I came in here, I kind of tried to get as much water off the door as possible before I opened it up. And water likes to pool right in here too as soon as you open the door, so you gotta be careful of that as well. Also, the zipper kind of sucks. Let's go in here together. Much less water came in this time. It looks like it might start to leak through here when the fabric's touching that. Holy crap, guys, this is dry. All this splashing is what came in with me, which is not that bad. The first time it was a lot of water came in with me. I cannot believe this is dry. I really can't. I am 100% shocked this is dry. The double wall definitely helps. Up here, if you can see this, I have a feeling this will start to leak through. It will eventually seep through there and start leaking through there, but it's not right now. So with an hour of heavy rain, I think you'll be fine. I can't believe this is dry. I really can't believe this is dry, guys. This is insane. Let's get out of this tent and try to fold this up and give you my final thoughts. All right, so the last thing I want to do is try to get this tent back in the bag. And there's some picture instructions here. Hopefully you guys can see that. And first you got to start by pulling something out of the inside and then folding it together, folding it in half and folding it in half again, and we'll see how this works. This is the last thing that's gonna make or break this tent. Currently it passed the Spackmann water torture test, which is a plus, a huge plus. Not many tents do that. So there's a little loop in here, and you pull that out. I think we clip this. Ow. Like that. Then it shows pulling this and squeezing it down until it folds in half like a figure 8. This feels so dangerous. I hope I'm in frame. Let's move back a little bit. It really feels like it's just gonna explode. But honestly, guys, I think it's back into the shape it's supposed to be to fit back in there. Now we just gotta get this yellow tie all the way around it to hold it. Shocked. All right, guys, it passed all the tests. I don't know how. It went back in the bag. The instructions were semi-easy to follow to fold it back up. I really wanted to hate this tent, but the truth is I don't. I mean, it passed the Spackmann water torture test. It folded back up. It's probably a 2-second setup once you figure out how to do it and you get down to actually knowing how to do it. I feel like tents like this are most used for festivals and stuff like that, like camping out at a festival or even car camping. This would be a good option for car camping. It's a little on the heavy side. It's not light. I don't know how heavy it is. It's pretty big too. It's a huge circle. So it's not going in your backpack. It just won't fit in your backpack. So I really wanted to hate this tent. I had plans on blowing it up with a missile sent from the Jeep, but it passed. I can't. Well, all right. Let's blow this tent up with a missile.